Hey everyone, and Happy New Year! Over the past couple weeks while this channel was on our little holiday break, Disney Vacation Club began filing documents with Orange County pertaining to the cabins at Fort Wilderness. We'll do a quick rundown of what I consider some of the most interesting pieces of information in this video. If you're new around here, hey, I'm Jacqueline and this is the Pixie Dust PhD YouTube channel. We do talk quite a bit about Disney Vacation Club on here, as well as Walt Disney World and other theme parks. I would super appreciate it if you hit the thumbs up button to like the video, as well as subscribe to the channel. You can then ring the bell icon to receive notifications whenever I upload a new video. I'll do my best to cover the news as it comes out pertaining to the cabins at Fort Wilderness, and don't forget we have the Polynesian Tower coming up as well. Everything you'll be hearing today is sourced from dvcnews.com. Thanks so much to those folks for doing all of this amazing work. Certainly, as an individual person, I am not finding these filings from Disney Vacation Club and pouring through those documents. All that's happening from dvcnews.com. Be sure to check out the dvcnews.com website and follow them on various social media. Today, I'm just the messenger. First, the legal filings do note that the grounds lease ends on January 31st, 2075. Essentially, this information signals that that is the official expiration date for this ownership. Next, the resale restriction language we've been accustomed to since Riviera is included. Specifically, this means that any deeded contracts for the cabins at Fort Wilderness that are procured through the resale market can then only be used to book at the cabins at Fort Wilderness. And any resale points that were purchased after these restrictions went into place in January 2019 also will not be able to be used to book the cabins at Fort Wilderness. You'll have to have points that were bought directly from Disney, or you can have resale points if they were grandfathered into the old system before these restrictions went into place. And now we have some details about the dog-friendly aspect of the cabins at Fort Wilderness. Information from these filings indicates you can have up to 2 dogs per cabin, and there was no stated maximum weight limit. Naturally, dogs must be fully trained, but it was also stated that dogs will not be allowed on furniture in any of the property. I know this would be a problem for my dog. She definitely hangs out on the couch at home. Pretty sure she would hang out on the couch in a cabin. A slew of other additional rules were included. For example, dogs must be accompanied when outside of the cabin, and then they must be restrained via leash or other methods. Naturally, dogs will not be permitted at the pool, food and beverage locations, or other recreational areas. Door hangers must be displayed on cabins where dogs are present, and you are not allowed to leave your dog unattended for more than 7 hours. Though I'm not totally sure how they're going to enforce that one. And if you want housekeeping to clean your room, you are going to have to schedule that at a time when your dog will not be present. Plus, in line with just about everywhere else that allows dogs, Disney holds the right to evict the dog if they're being too disruptive. The filing also indicated a dog fee of $30 per night for owners and $50 per night for lessees. Of course, these fees may change, and Disney did also include language that would allow them to revoke the right to have dogs on this property. Next, we did get the floor plan for these cabins. It looks like the main bedroom is going to be about 12.5 feet by about 11 feet big. Then the main room, which encompasses your living area, dining area, and kitchen, is going to be about 12 by 19. The deck outside the main room looks quite generously sized, in my opinion, at about 8 by 20. And we did get a nice rendering of the bathroom area. There appears to be a small closet with what I think will be a water heater, and then you do very clearly see the split bathroom configuration. You have a sink outside of the bathroom, and then a fully contained bathroom with the tub, shower, toilet, and additional sink. A big question I personally had coming out of that last update on the cabins at Fort Wilderness was pertaining to laundry. The initial filing for the cabins at Fort Wilderness did include the already existing pool and laundry room, so it's likely that will be laundry for DVC as well. Disney Vacation Club may do some refurbishments to this area, but I wouldn't expect anything major. And at the very least, including the separate laundry room out by the pool in the filing does seem to very, very strongly point toward, yes, there is going to be no in-unit washer dryer in the cabins. Finally, and what is most exciting to me personally, is that we do have some information about points. The total number of points expected to be represented by a single cabin is 7,661. Compared to existing inventory at Walt Disney World, that makes the cabins cheaper than every other one-bedroom on property, even including the value one-bedrooms at Animal Kingdom. This rate would also make the cabins cheaper than some of the more expensive deluxe studios even. This includes the Lakeview Studio at the Polynesian and the Grand Floridian, the Theme Park View Studio at Bay Lake Tower, and the Preferred View Studio at Riviera. DVCnews.com suggested a close comparator would be the Standard View Deluxe Studio at Grand Floridian. Note that the official nightly points charts have not been released, so these projections should be considered unofficial and estimates. For example, cabins might be split into different views, and the views may have a yearly rate that's higher or lower than this 7,661 points, but on average it should come out to that. This is a pretty strong signal in my opinion that these cabins will actually be very reasonably priced when you're looking at the points cost per night. However, again, we do need to wait for the official points charts. This should still be considered speculation at this point, but it is very exciting. As of the day I'm filming this on January 7th, we still don't have most real official information. We don't officially know the sale price, or the annual dues, or the points charts, or most things you folks are interested in. However, these filings did reveal quite a lot over the past couple weeks, so I hope you found this helpful. Big thanks once again to dvcnews.com. I could not provide these updates to you without them. Simply due to my life and schedule, it does take me a few days to digest this news, film a video, edit it, upload it, all those things. If you want to receive this type of news faster, check me out on Ko-Fi, Twitter, and Instagram. On Ko-Fi and Twitter, there will be a standard post. Over on Instagram, I'm typically going to post my stories, so that circle around my profile picture, not a proper post in your feed. And like I said, you should follow the various social media accounts for dvcnews.com too. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments down below if any of this information sways your opinions about the cabins. Certainly if the point charts ends up being this reasonable, I probably will try to stay here. I was braced for the points per night cost for the cabins to be relatively high, and if that's not the case, it may be a pretty competitive room to snag, but hey, I've had really good luck with the waitlist before, so we'll see how this goes too. I hope your new year's off to a great start, and may the rest of your day be magical. We'll see you real soon at Pixie Dust PhD.